I'm Ash and this is Lockie. For the past 3.5 years, we've lived out of our tiny home to explore Europe. We packed up our lives in Australia to experience new places and do new things. After 3 years, one pandemic and thousands of kilometres later, we make it to Montenegro. Join us and subscribe to our channel as we explore Montenegro together. We've just arrived at the Bay of Kotor and the area is so beautiful. What a spot. So we've checked into a campsite so that we can ride our bikes around to the little cute old towns for the next few days. So it's really, really nice. It's a lovely morning at the Bay of Kotor. We've got the bikes ready to go, and today we are riding around to the coastside to the town of Tivat first. So I think it's an 8-kilometre bike ride, so it should be really nice. It's along the
water. So we just stumbled across the Naval History Museum across the road. She's just there. So they have 2 submarines, a torpedo, a merchant vessel and some anti-aircraft weapons. Crazy how big they are. Crazy.
So this is Tivat, and it is one of the newest cities in the Bay of Kotor. And it is really warm again today. It's very warm for this time of year. It's the end of October and it's still, the days are around 25. So here it's definitely warm along the coast still. So it's very, very good for this time of He was joking before as we came into the port, and he was just like, do you think we're the poorest people in this port? And I was like, yes, we are, definitely. Honestly, what a day. We have had the best weather. Like, we couldn't have asked for better weather basically the last 5 months of travels. Like, I think we've had maybe 4 days of cloudy and on and off, like really light rain, but nothing. It's been really, really good. We've been very lucky. The campsite we're staying is basically like halfway between Tivat and Kotor, right on the bay. So we rid the bikes this morning to Tivat. Now we're back at the van and we are going to ride to Kotor and grab some lunch and spend the afternoon there. So I think it's about 8 or 9 k's to Kotor from here. So I think we've ridden 16 k's on our little city bikes. So yeah, it's going to be a big day of riding, but it's beautiful and it's a nice flat ride. So, and it's really nice to be outside in the warmth and the sun. So yeah, it's a really good way to explore the area. So we're going to stay another night at the campsite so that we can wake up here tomorrow as well and enjoy maybe a morning. There's a little island just out there that I showed you yesterday in Parast. So Parast is there, and you can actually get a boat tour and that out to it, and it has a little church and things. But maybe we will blow up the kayak and try and kayak there tomorrow morning, or just around the bay, because it's really calm and just really, really nice. So yeah. So a 40-minute bike ride from the campsite, we have arrived in Kotor, and it is pretty busy today because it is Friday, I guess, and it's a beautiful, well-known We're lining up to get like a barbecue kind of Montenegrin lunch, but the line was crazy busy and we were starving from all the bike riding, so we went to a bakery and we're just eating by the water. This is like the center of the old town, and you can do a hike all the way up to the fort at the top there. So we will do that tomorrow.
Fue el camino donde han intentado entrar los cámaras.
There's a lot of fish down there.
Holy dude.
Don't know if you can see properly, but that's a lot of fish. Back to gelato eating.
Back to the good life.
We missed gelato and we
Miss
found
it
a
a
good one.
Miss it a lot. And the guy was very nice too.
And he made you delicious gelato. Back to pistachio and hazelnut.
After spending 3 months in Italy,
2 months.
2 months in Italy, and trying approximately 275.6 gelatos, I can say that I'm now a certified connoisseur. And this gelato is very good.
Get some new glasses.
New glasses are moving up in the world, Ash. See you later.
Hipster. So we raced home, tried to make it back for sunset,
Missed it a little bit.
but we watched it from the way back on the water.
Here comes a massive cruise boat.
Huge. But anyway, we're having a little picnic. Another beautiful morning in the Bay of Kotor. We have blown up the sup, turned it into a kayak. I'm gonna go for a paddle. So the island is there, so I'm hopefully gonna make it there, but it is really, really nice paddling here. It's really, really smooth and calm, and it's not quiet. There's not many boats around. It's 10:30 on a Saturday morning, so it's really, really nice. Outside of the island now. It only took probably about 20-25 minutes from the campsite, so really nice paddle, and it's really, really beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at the view and the mountains. It's like a fjord, this bay. They wanted to charge like 20 to 30 euros, I think, to do a little boat tour out here, I did it for free, so definitely recommend. You can also hire kayaks if you're here. There's a few places that do rental. I just passed a family on like double kayaks, so yeah, definitely a really cool experience. And if you can get early on a weekend morning, it's a lot quieter, so it's really nice. So we've just driven Tommy into a car park where you can park your camper van for 24 hours for 20 euros. So we are closer to town, so we can do the hike and come back and have a quick shower and maybe go into town and grab some dinner tonight. So we're going to hike up and get a beautiful view, hopefully with a nice afternoon sun into sunset over the Bay of Kotor. We're just walking up now to the fortress and to the church to get a nice view over the town, but we didn't realize that you had to pay at the bottom just to walk up even. So it's 8 euros per person. So we thought that you just had to pay once you got to the top to get into the fortress, but you actually have to pay just to walk up. The path zigzags up the hillside. It's only about a 30-minute walk from town, it's not far. The fortress is falling apart, so the higher you get up to it, I think the increased chance of risks, they say, because there is parts where it is pretty much just falling away.
One bridge, one leaf.
Down. The sun hasn't quite set yet, but we don't want to get down too late because we want to get some dinner tonight out. This morning we have driven on the other side of the bay to where we were staying in the campsite where we paddled yesterday into Parast. So we've parked the van a bit out of the town because it's all paid parking and it's very expensive. Someone wrote that they're charging 12 euros an hour for a camper van or 30 euros for a whole day just to park. So we parked Tommy freely. We're just going to go visit the city for an hour or two and then we'll keep driving on around the bay. So you can see out there's the island that we paddled to yesterday on the kayak. We have now driven around the Bay of Kotor and we're back out towards the ocean and close to the Croatian border, and we are in Perseg Novi.